What Huawei's trying to do now is really present a business as usual front. And you saw that yesterday in London, where they held a launch event for a new device they're calling the Honor 20. Now, this is one of their mid-tier smartphones that has helped it really increase market share across the world, and also particularly in some very key price-sensitive markets. This latest device, the Honor 20, comes with some of Huawei's latest technology, a large screen, 3 cameras as well, and also, importantly, its own Kirin 980 processor. Of course, Huawei's made a big deal about the fact that it has its own chip technology and can survive some of these issues it may face if there is some sort of supply chain disruptions from the US. What Huawei is really trying to show is confidence and present that idea of confidence to the market, that they continue to do business despite some of the issues around Google. Of course, Google earlier this week said it would suspend some business activity with Huawei. It's now obviously backtracked on that and given Huawei around a 90-day period to continue. But there's still many questions about what happens after that 90-day period. And actually, will that black cloud hanging over Huawei stop consumers from buying their products? Now, there's been some comments from the company, of course, saying that the US is bullying it. The company, however, says it's ready for a long and drawn-out battle. One other issue we've been looking at as well is what kind of reaction consumers will have and whether there'll be retaliation on any US firms operating in China, particularly Apple, of course. Now, on Weibo, there was a hashtag going around saying Huawei's chip doesn't need to rely on the US supply chain. That was the whole hashtag. That had 50 million views as of today. So there seems to be a lot of support rallying behind Huawei. And there were some comments online as well that some users were thinking about changing their device from Huawei to from Apple to Huawei even, and that's a big deal. Obviously, it's difficult to know what kind of wide-scale impact this has and whether this is a view that is widely held across China. But no doubt Apple will be looking very closely to see whether there could be some nationalistic feelings growing in China and whether that might put people off buying Apple phones. Of course, China is one of Apple's most crucial markets, and it's hoping that there will be very little impact from the battle between Huawei and the US. Back to you.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.